there's been, for using your phone, there's been a lot of accidents for using your phone. So there's been a lot of sanctions that have been applied to reduce that risk. So there's like more policemen in the streets, there's more legal sanctions and other sanctions, whatever. But, so we think that people won't change their habits if they're punished or they don't like to be punished. So we decided to create an app that would actually reward people for driving safely. So what if by driving safely you can actually get discounts and you can also get the chance to support a social cause. So that's our dream. That's why we created LezFon. LezFon is a very simple to use app. Once you open it, the first thing you see is a green button. Once you click on it, time starts counting and the distance, counting distance and time. It locks your phone so that you won't receive calls or you won't be distracted while you're driving. The more time you use it, the more points you earn. Those points, you can later on change them for coupons. Those coupons are for discounts in businesses, in local businesses, or if you want to, you can also direct those points to a social cause. So, it's a very simple app. Start, stop, locks your phone, can't use it, you earn points, and you can change those points for coupons. Benefits. So, there's 3 areas that are going to be benefited from this. First, well, people that are driving safer because they're not using their phone while driving, so they're earning points. Businesses will get advertised, and non-profit organizations will actually be promoted. So, businesses. Why businesses? They can get more clients by advertising in our platform. They get a monthly fee, or pay a percentage of the coupon that they want to advertise. They can also promote social causes, like social responsibility campaigns, like Coca-Cola does. Then there's us, regular users. We just want discounts, and we want maybe the chance to support a social cause in our community. And finally, but not last, the nonprofit organizations that will get more exposure through our app. Okay, so market. There's around 23 million smartphone users in Mexico. We did a research, we did some surveys, and to 100 people, 76% of them said they use their phone while driving. And out of that 76%, 70% said they would stop using their phone while driving if they could get a reward. That reward, out of those 100 people that we surveyed, 70% said that they would donate their points to charity. Okay, those are just our validation. So we created this app to change your habits and change the world. Thank you very much.
So I'm really amazed by this. Actually, got a little bit sentimental and hearing this. I think it's a great solution for a reality that people suffer around the world. So my first question is how you're going to be the pioneer to take this from Mexico to the world and stop these killings everywhere, not just here. And my second question is how would you do the second version of this? Like for me, for example, I always get very distracted on a meeting or on an office, or even the families. They don't want the people to be cleaning the food or they're taking the food. How can you do another version to help
work in meetings in school?
Okay, so sorry, this is our first idea, and we are trying to pivot the business model in Guadalajara first. We're going to try Guadalajara first to see how it does in Mexico, in Guadalajara, then Mexico, then see how we can translate it and do it in other countries, because I know it would be great in other places, and just like the United States, that's where a lot of accidents happen. Yes.
How are you gonna double check that people doesn't turn on the app while sleeping to earn points?
Because the app itself measures, it estimates your GPS location, so it measures if you're moving or not, and if you're in a car or not. And if you answer a call or get out of the app, the time stops counting, so you stop earning points. So
So you have to have your location service.
yes,
on.
it activates the GPS.
Yeah, and the device will tell, like, if you're in a car by the speed you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually you are gonna have like very interesting data from where people is moving around.
Yes, we're gonna gather all that data. That data can be monetized as well, so that's another part of the business.
Any other questions?
How is your team composed?
Okay, so it was a very diverse team. I am a business major, he's an electronics engineer, business creation, and a programmer. People from high school, we have 3 guys from high school, and we all threw ideas and made this idea possible. So
For how long have you been thinking about this?
this idea actually came from our high schoolers. That we're trying to develop something of the sort, and we kind of like wanted to help this idea and make it better, and it was one of the challenges that was given to us.
So right now, where are you going to bring the products over the coming days?
Sorry?
I see that you already have a product here, right?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do over the coming days when the hackathon is done?
Well, first of all, we want to make that better. We only have 24 hours to make it, so there's still little tweaks that we have to do. Also, want to talk to local businesses that would like to be in the trial version, and maybe give it to some users that could test it and give us feedback on what needs to get better and what they think of the app.
Sobre la participación del equipo de LezFon.